So, man, I just got done watching the interview with Shawn Porter, and he's saying he's bringing multiple styles into this fight versus Errol Spence. And this is going to be, in my opinion, Errol Spence's toughest fight and biggest test for him, for us to be able to determine if Errol Spence is the real deal, if Errol Spence is really the truth, if he is going to be strap seasoned, and if he's going to get a man down at the welterweight division. We know he's a welterweight, but he didn't fight a welterweight in his last fight, and there was no man down. And it's a lot of people picking Errol Spence to stop Shawn Porter. I think a lot of these people that's saying that is fanboys. Some people feel like, the style of Shawn Porter presents that option for Errol Spence to stop him. So I'm not ruling that out. But I think there's a lot of people sleeping on Shawn Porter, man. I know a lot of people don't like him. They don't like his dad, so on and so forth. But Shawn Porter, man, is a fighter, man. Shawn Porter is a stand-up guy. And one thing I've noticed about Errol Spence these last months or so, I think Errol Spence has a jealousy problem. I think he truly does have a jealousy problem. He doesn't like the fact that guys in his weight class are getting more praise than him, have accomplished more than him, and he wants to be further along than he actually is. And this is an opportunity for him to move ahead and be mentioned in a conversation of the Crawford, the Shawn Porter, and the Keith Thurman. Because to be honest with you, okay, I know it's gonna rub a lot of you fanboys the wrong way, okay, but to be honest with you, when you talk about those four welterweights, Keith, Shawn, Bud, Errol, I got Errol at the bottom of that. Now, not at welterweight in the sense of him and Bud Crawford, but when you think about it, as far as fighting top competition, being champions a lot longer, and being champion first, and just battle tested and proven. Sorry about the turbulence, y'all. Errol's at the bottom of that, man. His best opponent on his resume is Kell Brook, who was coming off a loss to Triple G. This is just facts. This is not hate. This is truth. Truth is the new hate to some of y'all. So that's just the facts, man. One belt, one weight class, one top welterweight. Shawn Porter is going to be the second top welterweight he has faced, who was in the top 5. We're not talking about Algiers and Bundus and clown shit, okay? Let's talk about something for real. Somebody who was battle tested. Shawn Porter has been in there with guys like Andre Berto. Of course, he's been in there with Granados, Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, Devin Alexander. I mean, who else, man? The list, Jordanis Ugas, and the list goes on. He's getting ready to face Errol Spence. He's been in there with top competition. AB, he's been in there with, he's been in there with top level competition, okay? Errol has had 3 tune-ups in a row. His last 3 fights, to me, is tune-ups. It has not been nobody in the top 5 of the welterweight division. Ever since he got his belt, it's been easy road promotions, okay? Hasn't been strap season since he beat Kell Brook. Now, that was impressive to go into Sheffield and get the job done. I'm not hating on Errol, okay? I think Errol's a good fighter. I just don't know if he's great or elite. Shawn is going to test this nigga. Shawn is going to test Errol Spence, and we're going to really find out what Errol Spence is made of. Because I truly believe in this fight, Shawn is going to come at him. And I believe Errol would prefer a pretty fight. A fight where he's not getting roughed up, where he got to move a whole lot. He just wants to be comfortable in there. Shawn don't care about comfort. Shawn don't care about comfort. Shawn just want to get in there and rough you up. He want to make you very, very uncomfortable. And I think he's going to do that. And I think in this fight, we're going to have to see if Errol can make those proper adjustments, if he can deal with a style like that. We talked about this on the UDC live streams, that Errol Spence's power comes from his body work, being able to get to the body, break you down, and then chop you upstairs, go upstairs and finish you off. I don't think he's going to be able to just get to Shawn Porter's body that easily. I really don't think it's going to be that easy. A lot of people feel like he's going to be just bulldozing and having his way with Shawn. Hey, man, Shawn can fight. Shawn can truly fight. And I know you fanboys see it going a certain kind of way. You can talk about how Shawn Porter been ducking and this, that, and the other. Look, we're going to get all the answers, okay, when this fight takes place. And we're going to really see what Errol Spence is made of. Because as of right now, Errol Spence has not proved to me that he's an elite fighter. To me, yeah, you can look good against a certain type of opposition, but when you get in there with a top guy, that's when we can really truly see where you at. And when you start fighting top competition, the KOs slow down. You have to make certain adjustments. You have to be able to focus on winning rounds, because there's certain fighters in there, if they know that your whole game plan is to come in there and knock them out, all they got to do is outpoint you, outthink you in there, and win the more rounds than you, and it's strap season for them. So I think Shawn Porter is really excited, and he's ignited for this opportunity to become, for the first time in his career, a unified champion. I think this fight is 50-50. I think this is a 50-50 fight. I low-key kind of want to favor Shawn Porter because of when I look at what Shawn Porter has done. He's been tested before. He's been hurt before. He's been dropped before. This guy's dealt with a lot of adversity. He's dealt with a lot of different styles, more than what Errol Spence has. Now, I'm not saying Errol Spence can't deal with many styles, but I haven't seen him with a lot of styles of guys that's in the top 10. Just haven't seen that. But Shawn Porter has proven himself to me. Shawn Porter beat Danny to get that WBC, and he defended it against a tough competitor in the Ugas, and a lot of people feel he lost. I feel he lost too. But at the end of the day, I mean, it is what it is. I still think that in this particular fight, being that he is still the current WBC champion, I think that Shawn Porter has a great chance to beat Errol Spence. He's been training a lot longer than Errol, while Errol was waiting around hoping to get this pay-per-view shit popping. Shawn ain't worried about that. Shawn is not worried about that. He is totally focused on legacy. That's why I fucks with Shawn Porter, for that reason. You'll never hear Shawn Porter talking about the bag. Shawn Porter wants to be mentioned amongst the greats like Hagler, Leonard, the Ali's, Tyson's, guys that have, done it in a major way. Legendary fighters. So y'all let me know y'all thoughts on that. I'm not trolling. I truly feel like Shawn Porter has a great chance to win this fight, and I truly feel like it's 50-50. But that's really all I got, man. It's a Black Horseman. Peace.